Hello friends, it is a beautiful day to work on open source stuff, and I'm going to be working on probably Cachefied, the Epic stack with passkeys, and I don't know, like there are a couple other things I still need to um, finally finish the Epic style guide, the Epic programming style guide, so need to look into that. I just got a notification that our laundry is almost done. So I may have to jump out for a second to take care of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be working on that until probably the kids get home, and maybe even later than that. I'll need to take my son to gymnastics in like about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So this should be a lot of fun. We'll get started here. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a couple pull requests from Zifi. I don't know how to say his name, but Hannes is the primary maintainer of the Cachefied project and made a couple of pull requests. This is one in particular that I think is really great. It allows you to pre-configure Cachefied so that you can skip out on providing the cache or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of nice. Looks like most of this, interesting. Yeah, so these are just typings. Yeah, typings on top of this function or something. Yeah, so these two are the typings, overrides, I guess, on top of this. That's a little bit over my head, not typically, I don't typically do overrides like that. But yeah, and then it just returns an instance of Cachefied with those default options and the options, and that works out really nicely. I think this is a really, really nice idea, so I really like this a lot. I'll definitely use this. Thank you. And let's get that in. All right. Add is expired helper. Found myself sometimes needing to manually check the validity expired. Yep, I do this. The naming is somewhat unintuitive when used outside the Cachefied itself. Yeah, so is expired. Yeah, you take the entry metadata. Yep, that sounds fine to me. So this is basically just renaming a helper that I didn't even know existed. Okay, yep. That makes lots of sense. I will definitely be using this as well. Yeah, so it's pretty much just renaming. Where's the alias? Should refresh. Where should refresh? Exported. Where is the is expired? Yeah, right here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's yeah, if we look at should refresh, it doesn't change. It just moves the logic into here. It changes that a little bit. I'm getting a phone call. It's probably important. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. That was something that I'm not going to bother explaining. So, okay. This looks fine. I will probably use this as well. Thanks a lot. I'll probably use this too. And that's our feature there. And then support standard schema validators. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. I was actually just thinking about this. I was like, I wonder if we should look into that. So now we support Zod, Valbot, and archetype. I love that. Deprecates the Zod only implementation. Next major may remove the deprecated implementation and require use of Zod 3.2.24 plus. That is fine. Yep. Can be standards or custom as long as it implements the standard. Very good. Okay, awesome. We can also use Zod, Valbot, or other libraries. Zod legacy. Oh, interesting. Is this in our dev dependencies? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, yeah. Ah, that's a very clever solution there. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna take your word for it. I do know that it has this funny tilde thing. I don't get it, but I'm glad that he does. That is awesome. Yep, good. This is in our spec, so that's fine. Yep, very good, very good, very good. Validate with schema is a new method. Interesting. Okay, yep. Oh, another phone call. Sorry, I'll be right back. There we go. We are back. And I feel like yesterday it was less cloudy. So I'm going to just adjust my f-stop here a little bit to go to something not so dark. There we go. Man, I sure wish that I had like an easy way to adjust that from my computer. Automation opportunity there. Not sure. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna, really quick. I have a Sony camera with a lens that, I never spell lens correctly, that supports stop adjustment. Is there any way to control this from my computer? I'm fine if I have to write custom software for it. Why am I not talking to... I am talking to my computer. Why am I typing it? Just use flow. I've got to like stop my hands. Okay. STK. That sounds most promising. I could make. Why is this link not working? Oh, yeah. Sony camera remote SDK. Oh, by the way, I pulled up the chat here. So if y'all want to chat and stuff, the only one I don't have is the one that's most popular, and that's the YouTube channel. And let me see if I pop this. Oh, what's up? Let me pop this out. If it works, hasn't worked. Yeah, what the heck is this? Why? Why does this not work? Are those URLs not the same? It's super annoying. Okay, so we'll just do this. Scrunch it over, and then scroll. Rename NPM packages. Yeah, it's super cool. For SWR staff, when fetching fresh values, can it be offloaded to a worker? Yes, it could. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. You could totally offload refreshing stuff to the worker. You just, if the worker is going to be the thing refreshing, then it needs to have access to the cache to actually update what shows up in the cache. Hey, it's Tyler. Wave. How do I wave? Wave. Not waste bin. Wave. Hey, Tyler. Let's see where we at. This one. Yeah, so you just would need to have access to the cache somehow so that you can update the cache. And then it could be updated in the background. I don't really see a whole lot of reason in doing that myself. If you wanted to, I mean, if it was like just a massive object that took a lot of processing power to parse or something, so I'd measure it and see if that was a problem, but I doubt that it's a problem. Okay, here we go. And let's remember what camera I've got uses. I'm kind of taking a side quest here. Okay, we're looking for camera. We've got two different kinds. The Cinema Line F60 or FX30. Yep. Okay. Did I say lime? Yeah. And then the ILME FX3. Yeah. I'm guessing FX30 is the one that I have. That like this is the same thing. So anyway, it's a supported device, and it looks like it has Wi-Fi support. So that's neat. Apply. I have to apply for the SDK. You've got to be. Yesterday, I had to sign up for an account or whatever. I had to enter my email address to download the passkey icon, the passkey SVG. And now I've got to apply for the camera remote SDK. What? 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 It looks like the camera remote SDK requires an application. Why am I doing this? Application. Is there any other way to get the Sony remote SDK? Yeah, boo, boo, boo. G Photo 2. All right, we're gonna look at that instead. G Photo 2. Freedom from film. Wow. Yeah, this looks like oh well, they had some updates as recently as a year and a half ago. Hundreds of digital cameras. Well, that's interesting. What is LibPhoto 2? What? Oh my word, look at this. FX3. There it is. FX30. There it's not. Configuration, that's what I want. I want to be able to control configuration. But it doesn't seem to support the cinema line. Let's just look at that really quick. See if we can find cinema line. No. So maybe this one's not supported, or maybe the list just isn't updated. But anyway, I'm curious how you use this. I wonder if you can just get this on Homebrew. Home starrunner.net. Okay. GPhoto 2. Yeah. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, this does sound like a Wes Boss type experiment. Oh, that's fun. Yep, this is exactly the sort of thing Wes Boss would get into. Okay, so let's ask. Okay, great. Nope. Okay, great. So if I use GPhoto 2, which I can get from Homebrew, what would be the command that I could issue to get the f-stop to change to a specific configuration? Okay, here, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. We've come this far. Let's install this random thing from the internet from a random stranger I don't know and give it full access to whatever Homebrew has access to, which includes my environment variables and home directory and various other things. Boy, we're updating stuff, aren't we? Dependencies. Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense. Boy, we got dependencies upon dependencies. And people complain about NPM being slow. Psh. Okay. Pouring ImageMagick. I thought I had ImageMagick installed already. No broken dependents found. That's wonderful. All right. List config. Okay. Could not detect a camera. That I kind of expected that. Looks like my camera couldn't be detected. Do I need to configure my camera to connect to the Wi-Fi? The answer is yes, but I want it to tell me how. I see. So it works over USB. I need to find the USB. 1 second. We're looking for the USB. Okay. I'm sure there's a USB plug here somewhere. I cannot find where it would be. Open. Let's open that. What does it open? I don't know. It's this thing that says open and you pull it down and it's supposed to open where the battery is? That seems wrong. Open what? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to look at the manual for that one, and then we'll look at the other camera. Yeah, I don't want to muck around with that until I see. Okay, so. Is it the correct you to do? Okay. No, I'm not going to ask. User manual, Sony. Did I copy it? FX30. USB. Okay, so it's right here. Charge clamp. Hold on. Can I charge it this way? Yeah, so I've got this thing, and I'm trying to open it. Okay. It like is not working. It has this thing that says open, and I can pull down on it, but then nothing opens when I do that. Okay, what if I use gravity to my advantage? Angle the camera. No, still nothing. Alright, fix the camera angle. There we go. It seems so simple. I wish I could show you what this looks like, but I don't want to take my camera off the mount. How hard is it to take the camera off the mount? Can I just press this? No, I don't want to mess this up. This is so clearly supposed to open. Do I need like a screwdriver to pry it open or something? I put my fingernail in it. No dice. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. That is so. Yes, that's exactly right. That makes so much sense. Does this one also have the same thing? Yeah, it does. Okay, let me see if I can reach. Yeah, same problem. I pull it down, doesn't open. Okay. How do you debug that? I don't know. Ugh. I think that sounded like glue. It's coming off. Yep. Don't want to do that. That's not it. Okay, hold on. I've got these awesome, this awesome screwdriver set with very, very thin screws. It's for working with computers and things like that. Small electronic devices. I might be able to pry it open. Goodness gracious. Why is that not open? Is the hinge on the other way? Oh my gosh. Okay. So the way that works, oh yeah, it shows here. This little So you pull it down and then it scoots out and then it flips open. Goodness, I should have just looked more closely. Okay, now that we've got that sorted, I do have 2 SD card slots, but no USB. What? I don't even have what I was looking for. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, there are 2 SD card slots, no USB slot. What the heck? Okay, well, that is unfortunate. There's probably USB somewhere else. Okay, let me try it on this one now that I know how to do it. And I cannot see. Same thing. 2 SD card slots because we all need lots of SD cards. Hold on. That's what this is showing. I wasn't even looking closely enough. Slot 1, slot 2, SD cards. Oh, good grief. So this is on the other side. Yeah, so here's the camera. It's on that side. Oh, good grief. Okay, so let's look on the other side. I thought I left it that side and I didn't see anything. So there's like a box, but it's got a screw in it. Do I need to unscrew it? This doesn't show how you open it. This is the only place that says anything about USB. Okay, well, let's try and unscrew that part of the camera. It would be easier if it wasn't on the mount. But it is, and I don't want to take it off. I think the USB slot is on the opposite side. Thank you, Andreas. I should have listened. Is it one of those polls? Yes, it was. I should have looked at the chat. I need to not neglect the chat. Thank you, chat. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, this thing doesn't want to unscrew. I don't want to cause any problems for it. I don't even know if this is right because in the instructions it doesn't say anything about unscrewing anything. No, I'm going to strip it if I go too far with that. So, blocked at every turn. I don't want to break it. So this is the HDMI output right there. HDMI. There's not even instructions about the HDMI. Okay, let's try this. HDMI. No. What is this? Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Try from Sony.com. What I would love is if the USB thing serves as both the mechanism for communication and for charging, because then I might be able to make it so that it turns on automatically when I turn my computer on, and that would be sweet, so I don't have to worry about turning it off. Okay. Yeah, warranty, help creators app, manual. Startup guide. Here, let's look at these. HDMI. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks familiar. Connect the camera to the battery pack to do supplied. USB and connect the AC. Yeah, that bit, not seeing how this thing works at all. I see how this works. That's how we're charging it right now. USB. USB power supply. Connection mode. There we go. Okay. Very good. So it looks like that's possible. I just don't see how you can connect the USB. Yeah, I'm not gonna see anything here. Huh. I don't know how to open up this thing right there. It's on the camera. It has a charge lamp apparently. I don't know how that opens. Okay, we're gonna unplug this HDMI. I'm gonna close that. The HDMI opens just fine, no problem, easy peasy. The little thing below it does not have a lip to pull on, and it's screwed in really well. So I think, hold on, let's see if we can go to the menu on this thing, and maybe this one doesn't have USB. It does have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and wired LAN. Here we go, USB. USB LAN connection. Complete preparations. Connect USB LAN conversion adapter. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Cancel. Go back. But it does say something about USB, so we should be able to plug in USB somewhere. I just do not know where. But at least I know how to open up the SD card slot thing now, so that's nice. But how the heck do you get the USB thing to open? I don't see it anywhere. I don't know how to open that. Chat wins versus AI. Yeah. Is that yes? This is my webcam. Webcam that I cannot figure out. I want to make it work. Installing the dedicated smartphone app. Well, so that's fun. I mean, I might be able to control it from my phone, which would be cool. See, I didn't open and set up this stuff, so when it says it has a USB Type-C cable, it probably does, but I didn't set it up, so I don't know what happened to that thing. I have many of those though, so it's fine. But it has a USB cable, so you got to be able to plug it in, and this is how you do it. But how do you open that? That's not what it looks like. Okay, the camera, it's on the left side. That's the side I'm looking at. on mine, the HDMI is right here. So maybe, I'm just looking at the, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Those things open. Oh my word. Yep. It has that. Okay. Great. So now I just grab a USB cable. You all are like asking yourselves, how does this guy get anything done? The answer is, I don't know. Okay, so here's a new problem. The back of my monitor already has 1, 2, 3, 4 things plugged in. Hold on, do I have another slot? Yeah, so it has one outlet for the monitor itself, and then I'll just use the keyboard. So I'll connect with Bluetooth for the keyboard. Hopefully that works. Okay, that keyboard's still working. And then we use this USB cable. Oh, hold on. Ah! No, that's Thunderbolt. My goodness, this keyboard. So anyway, I can plug into this thing as an adapter, because all my other cables are too long, but now I'm thinking maybe I should just use those, because I'm not sure of the quality of this USB cable. And I don't want to get it wrong just because it's not quality. Here we go. This one is Thunderbolt 3. It should be able to do everything we need. Just super long. If this works though, especially if it handles charging, ooh, that would be so sweet. And like it, I doubt that it would turn off automatically when I unplug the computer, but if it does, that'd be so awesome. Okay, sweet, and it selects mode. There's Livestream, image transfer, MSC, image transfer, MTP, and then remote shoot. Those are my options. PC remote. I'm guessing I want PC remote. Where'd my ChatGPT thing go? Chat. Control, Sony f-stop, yada yada yada. Yeah, PC remote, full control. That's what we want. Okay, down. Setting related to saved images when shooting with PC remote. You can setting in remote shoot settings. That is not English, but okay. Set now, I guess. Okay. Okay, good. So, menu to make it go away. Great. So right now, my angle camera. Let's go over to the angle camera. Hello. And then, actually, no, you can't see me now, can you? No, I can't see my screen. We'll just look at this in a second. Okay. And then, let's go back to terminal. And, whoa! Now we have stuff. How fun is that? Okay. So, this possible aperture. Okay. SourceForge. Wow, that's fun. Aperture not found in configuration tree. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I got it plugged in, and here's my results. Here, let's do the summary thing. It doesn't look like it's just assuming that this is my one camera. I wonder what happens when I plug in two cameras. Okay, coming down here. Looks like camera is not exposed, that setting. Okay. Let's get the F number. Okay, there we go. That's looking really good. The current is 8. Here, I'm going to switch my cropped camera so you can be looking through the camera we're adjusting. There we go. So, change the f-stop to 2.8. It's about to get really dark. Or really bright. Bright. It'll get bright. Here we go. If it works. No? Nothing. Nothing? Maybe? The command stopped, but the f-stop didn't change. I'm going to just double check. Yeah, no change on the aperture setting. Okay. Let's look at that config again. Yeah, okay. Bummer. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, maybe it's indexed. Ah, yeah, okay. Index 0. Here, let's not do 0. Let's do choice 9. Is it doing anything? I hear it like there was a physical sound. Did that work? That didn't do anything. Yeah, it's still at 8. I thought I heard it do something. Let me try 14. I thought I heard it do something. Maybe it didn't. No, it's not making any noise. Okay, let's just set it to that again and get the config. Says it's read-only. Maybe that's why. Let's just send all this to our friend ChatGPT and see what it says about that. Use the wait command. Okay. Let's try that. No. Yeah, it did nothing. Okay, we're gonna have it capture an image. Here we go. It's not capturing an image. Maybe it will. That's interesting. Wonder what's going on. It's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. Thought I was in manual mode. See here, what concerns me is that I'm not like selecting a camera. And so once I plug in the other camera, is that going to be a problem? We're going to just tilt this up just a titch. Yeah. Could not capture image, could not capture. Okay. Well, there's that. That explains why that didn't work. Let's figure out this. Current unknown value. 8090. Okay, interesting. I hope I don't break anything. If I go to menu and we go to would this be under exposure? Okay. I wonder if I can. I just want to see if it can change anything. Check for read-only state. Ah, here we go. A lock f-stop control. Oh, yeah, I'm getting read-only 0, so that's fine. And that's, yeah, right there too. Okay. See what happens. We're going to go to our desktop. So our log file shows up there. And nothing in the log file, I guess. There's nothing in there. So that was useless. Now let's just run that again. Read only is 0, so it's off. It's not read only. Here, let's try this. We'll give it this and see what it says. Oh yeah, I just realized it's very quiet. I should start Spotify for these nice stream beats. You might not enjoy it, but I do. Okay. And not that I'm more important than you are, but you can turn me off and I can't, so. Auto mode restricts manual control, switch it. All right, let's see what happens if I switch it. That was very fast. Current, M, okay. I think I kind of want some things to be auto, like I want autofocus. Hold on a second. If I go like this, does it focus? It doesn't change focus. Hold on. It's hard to tell. Focus on my hand. No? And then here, then let's go back. Oh, so y'all can see. Go back to option 5. And current is, oh great. I can't change it back. I broke it. Let me see if I can find it. So if we go it says it has autofocus. Oh, okay. But it has like focus on a person. Well, so that's cool, actually. So, if I'm like close, does it focus on me? Hello? I can't like look at both. It doesn't look like it's focusing on me. If I go far back. Well, you know what? The f-stop is so high that I don't know that I'd really be able to tell a difference anyway. All right, let's just see. Now that we're in this mode, we have our config. It should still be at 8. Actually, you know what? Let's just do one thing really quick. If I change this to 4, that's very bright. Actually, hold on. Let's change it. It's just to test the autofocus a little more. Very, very much f-stopped. Ah! And is it focusing on me? No. So I messed up the focus. Oh, brother. Going into the menu. You're not seeing the menu, are you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, focus mode. Automatic focus. Why is it not focusing? That is the question. Because I broke it. Probably. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about manual mode or whatever. Oh, whoops. I think I'm adjusting shutter speed by doing that. Peaking display on. Okay, display. Okay, well that says autofocus is on. Focus on me. Hello, I'm right here. Focus. It's not focusing. I might have broke it. Alright, coming back here. We can see the number is changed, so it is reading the current value. Now, let's go up and see if we can change that number since I broke everything. Change it to 9. What's it gonna do? Nothing. It did nothing. Yep, absolutely no change. Except that I may have busted it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do next. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, here it is. Yoink! Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Okay. I sure wish they were labeled 1 and 2, but they're not. So every time I use it, I have to check. Is this 1 or is it 2? It's super annoying. Camera settings. So for the FX30, this is the one we're looking at. Lens focal length is 24. I actually don't know how to change that. White balance, 5600 shutters. I should fix this. It's really bad here. Something like that. All of this because I didn't want to have to do what I just did. Yeah, F is 2 to 5.6, manually adjust, and ISO is 400. I believe that's where we're at. Here's our audio settings. That's all working just fine. Our lights. You're welcome. I don't know. See, it used to look like that. I wish this wasn't blurred because then I could see what it looks like, and I don't know why the display doesn't look like that anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's an M in the top corner next to a camera. Mode, here we go. Manual exposure, there we go. All right. So we've got program auto, aperture priority, shutter priority, manual exposure, movie, S and Q motion, recall, memory setting. Okay, so I can just change it to these. Whoa, okay. Very dark and scary. Ah, you know what? I wonder if I could. See, I want to turn the. I wonder if I could set it to like pre-programmed settings, and then control those. Switch between those. Okay, but let's see what this config is set to now. Hey, that's the value it was. Hooray! That's good. Okay, I at least restored it to what it was before, so that's good. Okay, let's try something else. Is there any, now, why am I talking about? Is there any way for me to set some pre-programmed settings on the camera and then toggle between the different pre-programmed settings with Gphoto 2? Yes, custom shooting modes. Memory recall. I can do that, that's easy. Test switching manually, you can do that. And then let's config. Look for memory recall or whatever. Okay, so let's make up our settings here first. So I think here, oh, actually, you know what? That was 5.6. So I wonder, actually, if they already made these, and if I go back to mode, we have, that's what MR stands for. So MR1 is that, and then I go to mode MR2, there's nothing, MR3, there's nothing. So if I go to MR1, here's one thing I want to do, is I want to disable audio input. Okay. White balance. Did I have instructions on what the white balance should be? Can't not recall. Here we go. White balance. Yeah, 5600. There we go. 56. ISO was 400 if I recall correctly. And then our aperture. The lens, this function is currently disabled. Change the lens status or change the lens. Okay, how do I change the lens status? Maybe that's why I wasn't able to change the f-stop. Ooh, okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna tell AI that. In the process of trying to change the f-stop in these settings, I got an error saying that I couldn't change it from the camera menu and would have to adjust it manually on the lens. And it told me that I need to either change the lens status or change the lens. What does it mean by change the lens status, and how do I do that? Why did it not capitalize the letter I in this? The message about lens status. Your camera detects the lens have a manual aperture ring, or it's in a mode. Yeah. Okay. It does. Try turning the ring to A. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Some lenses have a D-click switch that toggles. Oh, okay. Let's see here. There is a switch. I don't know what that switch does. Oh, here we go. Focus, man. AFL. Okay. Oh, here we go. It does have an A. Boom. Okay. But do I want A auto? Okay. Maybe that's like not what I want though. Because that could change. If I change the physical aperture ring to be on A auto, doesn't that mean that it could change without me wanting it to? So the camera to manual or aperture priority. Okay. Yeah. Avoid program or auto. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Now let's try. Actually, I want to get the config first. What is it? What is that? Oh, huh. Which one of these was the summary? Here we go. An error occurred. Did it get unplugged or something? Maybe I bumped something? Okay, we're gonna unplug it. Plug it back in. And try again. Nope, that's not good. Oh, hey, we're seeing a bunch of people. What's up, Shruti? What's up, Hunar? I've been feeling unproductive, not like getting anywhere when programming React with Next. And some super odd cases where error handling suspense use 4 days on something. That should take 2 hours. Seeing you struggle. Yeah, I know how that feels. Yeah, it is yes, it is a very expensive camera. That is true. But I do this a lot, so it kind of felt like it was worthwhile. Okay, I don't understand why this, doing this, made this, oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I think it might be connected. Nope. Wow, they can do a lot of things. Isn't there one that was like list config? Nothing. Could not claim the USB device. I don't have another terminal doing stuff, do I? No. I don't know what it could be. Showing me that the PC remote is enabled. So I'm now getting this. Nope. Oh, stop. That didn't copy properly. Edit. Copy. Send that. What's the PTP camera service? I don't want to just kill it without realizing. Oh, okay, so if I go to photos and go to, oh, the iPhone camera. Sure. What? Oh, can I turn it around? How do I turn it around? Can't flip it around? Oh well, that's fine. Yep, that's definitely working, but it's not showing the camera that I have plugged in, so I don't know that that's it. I just opened photos and it didn't show the camera in my photos, so I don't think that that's the problem. I don't want to kill the service if that's not the problem. Whoa. I have so many things. Okay. This is where AI comes in really handy. It's like, I don't want to look through this stuff. What do you see? Huh. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Let's see this one. I wonder if this might work. Okay, that port was not found. I wonder why it thought that would be the right thing. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. It's interesting. So this is, I'm guessing, I only have one port available. So I'm kind of curious. I kind of assumed it'd say, okay, here's the port, and then here's all the things connected to it underneath that. But this is showing that I've got 3 of those that aren't being used, and I only have 1 that's not being used. So I'm kind of confused about that. But then we've got this USB 3.1 bus. Somebody's asking, Captain, do you have any recommendations for a spec? Oh, okay. Yeah, so what I'm running is definitely more than what you typically need for a web dev machine, because I do a lot of live streaming and stuff like this, and editing of videos and exporting a video and things like that. So I don't necessarily recommend my system, but if you want to look, you can go to kcd.im/uses, and that will show you what I use. Outside of that, though, like a recommendation on a system, I'd probably just, like, you'd be good with any new MacBook that, or even MacBook Air or Pro that they sell, and just like the lowest tier that they have would be enough. And outside of the Apple Mac ecosystem, I can't really give you any advice. So yeah, there's those thoughts. Good luck. So LG, that is my monitor. And inside of that 3.1 hub, I have the Cam Link. I'm not sure which monitor this is. And then we have a hub. Interesting. I wonder why there's a sub hub. Ultrafine display camera. Oh, okay. So that's my monitors have cameras built in. And then there's a 2.1 hub. Magic trackpad. Okay, so we're looking at this monitor, the one that is not plugged into the camera right now, because that's where my trackpad is plugged in. Magic trackpad. And then we've got another hub. That's the ultrafine display controls. That must be integrated into the display. And audio. It does have audio. It's very annoying because it shows up and I never want it to play on there. And then we've got another one here, and this is from my other monitor. The prompter's plugged into that. There's a Cam Link in that. That's what we're watching this on right now. And then, yeah, there's the camera integrated into there. And this is where the camera is plugged in. So it's in here. And then this is for the controls and the audio. And then we have the OWC Thunderbolt 3 dock SD card reader and all the other stuff that's plugged into that, which actually there's not really anything else. Oh, there's the audio device. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, that was kind of interesting. Still doesn't solve my problem. I have a feeling that like rebooting the machine would solve the problem, but that I don't think is a good idea. What if I restart the camera? Okay, now the cameras are turning on. You got audio now at least. Audio is coming through on the other camera. Still waiting for the camera to come up. Well, that's not good. The other camera is working, but not the one that I've been messing with. Is there a power button on this thing? I was just cut power to it. Oh man, if I have to actually physically touch the camera to turn the power on every time, that would not be cool at all. Where's the power button on this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Boy, I sure hope I don't have to do that every time. Okay, and it came up with the menu for what it should do with the computer that's connected, so that's also not good. And it's not working. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just say we're not gonna do this. And maybe one day I'll look at it again, but I've got other things I should be doing with my time right now. And so we're gonna do those other things instead. I'm just putting away this, and this is how you keep your space neat and organized. It's by putting things away when you're done with them. So one second. Okay, just grab the USB out of here. Now I know how to open up the USB port thing though, so that's exciting. Plug that, and plug in my keyboard again. Kind of bummed that didn't work out a little bit, just a little. It's not a huge deal. I can manually adjust the aperture, no problem. In fact, let's do that now. I want it to be at I don't know, 2.8 maybe. Maybe that looks good. Let's look at that. How's that look? 2.8, pretty good. Let's jot them off the top of my head, so we'll scoot it back just a bit. And there's my microphone. It's kind of like the backstage view. Primary is still looking good. And then we'll go here. I'm going to change this. Switch it to this camera. Maybe I should do both. It's kind of interesting to have it where I'm not looking right at the camera. But anyway, kind of bummed that wasn't really easy. I could probably figure it out eventually, but it's just not that important to me. And honestly, if I can't just have like some default modes or something, maybe it'd be easy. It's just this one would be harder than just adjusting the aperture manually. Anyway, another question. If you don't mind, I've gone through testing JavaScript and I have Epic Web course. I know Artem is a good guy, super helpful. But is there anything I'm missing by not getting his course? Oh, great question. Yeah, so everything that, whoa, it's definitely not expecting that to happen. Close, 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 close. Oh, did that end up getting released? Did I finish? Oh, I never even finished this. Goodness gracious. I'm happy with this. I love it. This is really great. I was wondering if this would get done anytime soon. I definitely didn't have time to do it, so I'm so glad that you did. You're doing awesome. Thank you. Resolve conflicts. Accept both. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Commit. I am gonna get to your question. I just wanted to make sure that this gets done. Where's the spec? There we go. Yeah, perfect. No, we're fine. We already reviewed it. We can just merge it and call it good. What's the last thing? Yeah, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go here. So I was answering a question, kind of forgot. Oh yeah, Epic Web. You should come to the conference. It's gonna be so great. And something exciting happened yesterday to make the conference even better. So stay tuned. Let's go to Pro Workshops. And we're gonna go to Artem's workshops. So he's just got 2 so far. He's working on another one. Where's our, yeah, events. And, oh, right, these are passed. I was like, wait a second, he already did that. Yeah, so React component testing with vtest and browser mode. This one's huge. But if we're just looking at Artem's stuff that he already has, and let's compare that to testingjavascript.com. Scrolling down here. Fundamentals of testing in JavaScript. This was updated in 2022 or 2020. The fundamentals haven't changed a whole lot, but some of the tools have, and that's what you get from this. So you're not going to have a whole lot of difference between the two, except instead of moving to Jest, we're moving to vtest. And then the mocking techniques. Would you look at that? JavaScript mocking fundamentals. Again, updated in 2020. This is the updated version of that. There are a couple of things that he added that I did not. So like network mocking, we don't cover that in these lessons. And date and time mocking, we don't cover that either. We do talk about module mocking and globals and functions and things. He also goes into more of the like higher level theoretical, but then to take it even further, this is 8 sections, but each section has multiple subsections. And so where testing JavaScript has 6 video lessons that you just watch. This has many exercises that you actually complete. You go through. So each exercise, each one of these is an exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises, each with multiple steps, like 3, 4, sometimes 7 steps. Okay, each one of these has intro and outro. So you've got like 3 on this one, you've got 5 on this one, etc., etc. So you have just a lot more content, and it is exercise-based with the Epic Workshop app. So there are things that are in testing JavaScript that he hasn't covered yet, and he will eventually get to. But testing JavaScript, don't get me wrong, like it's still very good. And in fact, the last workshop is actually exercise-based. But Artem stuff is using the latest tools. It's using TypeScript. It's using all through all of the material. It's using the Workshop app, which is a much better learning experience. Lots and lots of really cool things. So definitely, if you want to get really good at testing, then keep up with what Artem is doing. Like I said, it doesn't get like all that far into things, especially if you're talking about testing React components, but that's exactly what he is going to be teaching here. Also, Epic Web does have some a testing workshop, which is quite good. So that's also really good. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Good question. Okay, great. So now that we have wasted a ton of time on, Captain Downs mocking and vtest is an Epic Web dev. Yes. Yeah, so Epic Web full stack here has the testing workshop, and this includes a lot of stuff. It covers a lot. It's a really big workshop. So it has component testing, it has HTTP mocking, it has end-to-end mocking with Playwright and that sort of thing too. Testing remix, integration tests, a lot of even custom assertions and stuff. So it's a big one. There's a lot of stuff in here. Really great workshop. You can even buy it as a separate thing, but it sounded like you already had Epic, the full, like all this full stack stuff anyway. Yeah, where his goes deeper is just in deeply understanding how to mock in vtest and just like generally about what mocking even is. And he's really the best person to teach about this because he created MSW. So I would say, like, since you already have Epic Web, go through that testing workshop, and if you feel like you want to go a little deeper and to understand some of the concepts, then mocking techniques and vtest would be the next thing. So cool. All right, good questions. Where are we at? We've got the one issue. Yeah, we've taken care of cachified. Let me check my inbox for any other things. Man, so many automated emails because of all these releases that just happened. So let me get rid of those. Sweet, we sold another ticket to Epic Web Conf. That's awesome. Always love to see that. And oh yeah, for those of you who are watching my live stream yesterday, I did end up adding passkey support to my site. Eventually it'd be cool to make this show like the icon for the AAG. That would be cool. Actually, it'd be really easy to do for like common ones like iCloud, Keychain, and 1Password, which are the ones I use. Adding it for a bunch more might be a little bit more time intensive. But yeah, I have the AAG stored. That was kind of the whole point. Maybe with the Epic Stack, we will do something about that. Yeah, so anyway, you can add a passkey and you can log in, and it's beautiful. It's so cool. Look at this. I'm going to just log in really fast because it's so easy now. Boom. Unlock 1Password with my finger. Sign in. I'm signed in. It's magic. I love it so much. It is so great. Okay, let me just look at some other things. Holy smokes, I've got so many emails in here. Oh my goodness. let's get rid of some things that I don't need. Oh yeah, this one's quick. From the Epic stack, bcrypt limits 72 bytes, not characters, and some characters can be longer. So we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna check it this way. Thank you, great catch. I should have just spoken that. I did speak that. That's what makes it so ridiculous. Validate password byte rate. That's very good. Yep. Amazing. Okay, good stuff. Make your password emojis, people. You can really break people's validation. Let me make sure that this is closed. Yep, okay, good. And then we've got this. Did we, yeah, are we all set on this? Yeah, okay, we did. Yep, that's all set. So we can archive that. Fresh RR7. Ran into this issue mentioned. Fix was return true. Okay, well, we're going to just leave this as it is for now. There's not really anything actionable there. Here, we've got, just to clarify, that line that tries to decode is inside. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at that. Epic stack. Yoink. Decode URI component. Whoops. Yeah, right here. If rec.url is not a valid URI component, this fails. Handle that case. I should have spoken to my computer, but whatever. All right, that works just fine. What did I do? Oh, right, yep, that was from the talk last night. Check out app. Yeah, commit. Oh man, who's writing their own commit messages these days? Goodness gracious. And actually, hold on. Closes. Did this close an issue? No, okay. Closes that. I thought it did. Okay. Good point. I have an idea for that. What? Ah! What if we just wrap it in a try-catch? Ah! Just gonna reopen. And then we'll sync. Yoink. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Am I in passkey? Hold on a second. What? Ah, brother. Check out main. Yeah. Oh, man. Get reset hard head. Okay. Get checkout main. Get pull. And then get cherry pick that commit. All right. Get log. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, good stuff. Let's go over here. I think it's working as intended. Very good. Okay, we're gonna just close that then. If it's working as intended, that's good. Close that, archive that. We've got a whole bunch of those. Can deal with that later. We got another fix here from the Epic stack. Remove allow indexing boolean. Oh, it's unused. Oh, when did that happen? I don't recall. Or no, that's in the root. Right? It's in root. Allow indexing. No, it's literally. Oh. Document. Is this exported? It's not. How did that ever? Yep. Okay. Whatever. Huh. Not sure how that happened, but thank you for the cleanup. Just merge. Thank you. Okay. Now let's take a look at this. In addition to getting back to the AAG UID after response, oh yeah, somebody responded and said, hey, this actually, oh, this person has been hitting me up on the X, or at least on some threads that I posted about passkeys, and somebody came in and was like, passkeys are the worst, and this guy was like, actually, they're very nice. So recognize that profile photo. I had no idea that you could get it that way, and then this person is saying, this is the maintainer, in addition to getting back to AAG GUID after response verification, as that, I'd like to call attention more methods and helpers might be interesting. Oh, convert. Oh, nice. Well, let's just try it out. Coming over to my personal site first. We go to web authn server, and we don't need to worry about parsing the auth data anymore or parsing the attestation object, because at least I don't think we do. Maybe we will need to bring that back. Where is my verify registration? Can no longer do that. Come down here, and we're gonna, whoops. Yeah, sync 3 changes, thank you. Verify registration to do. Okay, so the verification has this information in it. Under registration info, this has the AA GUID. Ah, there it is, hooray! And this, oh, right, because, oh, it's right up here. Beautiful. Missed it. Oh, that's awesome. Very happy about that. Let's make sure my nothing else broke, but I'm pretty sure nothing else was using that utility, so we should be good. Who writes their commit messages anymore? Not this guy. We're just gonna let it do what it does. Remove WebAuthn attestation parsing and related code in favor of a GUID that is already parsed for us. Commit, sync, and that will go to production. This is great. I had no idea that that was available in there, and I'm not sure what could have been done differently to make that better. Though I would say that it might be useful to add the AAG UID as part of the model that people save in their database if we want to recommend that people display the password manager information for the passkeys that they display to the user when they're listing all of the user's passkeys. Thanks a lot. This is awesome. And those utilities look really helpful if I needed to dive in a little bit deeper. Thank you for that. It's literally like right there, parse authentication data. All of those utilities are right there. Very happy. See, this is one of the reasons why it's so useful to come back to the open source project and say, here's what I did. Like, I'm just trying to help out. Oh my goodness. Look, they just made my code way simpler. Thank you. Very happy about that. Okay, very good. So that's that. And we can do the same thing in my when we get into the epic stack and doing that. Okay, coming back over here. I open an issue saying, hey, putting a unique constraint on the web authn user ID and the user doesn't actually do anything. And I'm not sure I understand what he's saying here. The idea behind the suggestion is that a relaying party that wants to achieve a higher bar of user privacy can maintain separate random user IDs for given internal user ID, such that the internal user ID isn't ever revealed in the course of registering and authenticating with a passkey. Okay, ours is revealed, well, not revealed to the user, but like that data goes to the browser, which I think is what he means here. Sometimes the internal user IDs can be considered PPI. What is PII? But what does PII stand for? Private something something. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to worry about that, but I totally forgot what it stands for. What does PII stand for? I just forgot. Personal identifiable information, yeah. Usernames, email addresses, etc., which is spec specifically discourages. Oh, yeah, okay. That's interesting because I actually use the email address in the display name, so yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. I'm trying to encourage RPs here to consider using random IDs instead of registered. Whether you map that to user IDs or internal IDs one-to-one or even end-to-one, if you're aiming for higher privacy bar, is left up to the RPs to decide. Does that all make sense? I think it makes sense if the user ID is not randomly generated, but how common is that really? I don't think that's actually all that common. That said, we do use the username or user email address when creating the passkey, so the manager knows who to associate or what account to associate this passkey to, because people can have multiple user accounts for a single service, and typically they want to differentiate those passkeys by the username or their email rather than some randomly generated ID. So I'm a little bit confused at why the spec discourages using those values for the display name information. And we should start out with a thank you very much for explaining this to me. I think it makes sense. Oh, why am I closing it? Yeah, we're going to reopen this. I don't have permission. I closed this by accident. I am still curious, and I think there could be some update to the docs necessary here. Okay, great. That takes care of that. I need to confirm my mailing address. So I'm going to pause this really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is very exciting. Remix Jam, Toronto 2025. Michael Jackson, co-author, Remix Shopify, All Access Pass. How cool. This is way cool. Time to get the band back together. A lot has changed since RemixConf 2023. The React team has incorporated a lot of what made Remix great into React itself. In React 19, React now ships with support for forms, mutations, and transitions out of the box. And we took everything that was great about Remix and ported it back into React Router v7, building a bridge to the future of React for millions of apps that have been built on React Router over the last decade. But we haven't stopped there. We've been jamming in our garage this whole time, and we're ready to start jamming again with all of you. That's why we're letting you know to mark your calendars for Remix Jam Fall 25. Remix Jam is gathering your web's finest fans, hosted by Shopify in the beautiful city of Toronto. The Remix Jam will be the best opportunity to hang out in real life with Remix community and core team members, as well as hear from leading experts who are successfully using Remix to solve real problems. Our tagline, Build Better Websites, is still at the heart of everything we do. We enable users to build better websites, which is why we made Remix. Remix lets you focus on the user experience and work back through web standards to deliver fast, slick, and resilient user experience. We're pushing further, not just with projects like React Router, but in our broader mission and philosophy to #use the platform to build a better web. We can't wait to tell you more. There's a strange black car pulling up in front of my house, an SUV. If I get shot in the head, then I apologize. Am I gonna get delisted on YouTube because I just said those words? Yikes. If you want to be notified as soon as tickets go on sale, sign up for our newsletter below, which I did. Oh, I'm so excited. In the fall. What part of the fall? I want a date. All right. Couldn't be more excited about this. It takes a second to start, I guess. I couldn't be more excited about this. I can't wait to hear the date. And you know what? I'm literally just going to copy paste that over to Blue Sky, and I am going to hate that I have to do this. Delta's Airbus A321 Neo seats are super futuristic. What is that? I guess this must be like business class or something, so they have extra legroom. I'm like, why? Wow. Or first class on a shorter flight. Yeah, that's probably what this is. Yeah, that's pretty interesting looking. What if your body shape isn't like that? It's okay, interesting. Oh my gosh, now I'm distracted on social media. All right, very good. Very excited about this. Okay, let's check out more things. Just noticed. If you speak to chat, how would you use emojis? That's true. I wonder if I can say smiley face emoji. Oh, snap. That's how. Nice. Yeah, what is that global search? Oh, that's Raycast. It's great. Okay, going back to my things here. Yeah, confirm subscription. I don't know why I need to confirm that. I'm on their list already, but just want to make sure I don't miss anything at all. Let me just see what else we're doing. Okay, we got a quick little tweak on this. Okay, that makes sense. Very good. Just always have to make sure that it links back, because that's don't want people to get to it and not realize that there's an English version if they are English readers. Thanks. Approved. And squash and merge. Boink. And that's that. Takes care of that. Takes care of that. Let's take a look at MDX Bundler now. This is in our test. Okay, that's fine. Also in the test. Right, let's see what else we got here. Yep, that looks great. Okay, other runtimes. You can configure all this stuff. I would format this differently. I wonder, maybe I should just pull this down so I can format it. You know what? I really don't actually care that much. If I ever open it again, my editor will fix that. I don't know why this isn't formatting properly, but whatever. Cloudflare workers, client index. Oh, okay, yep, that's fine. We have a new file, client JSX, client React. Okay. These are dev deps. We've got Hano. As long as these tests are passing, I actually don't care too much. Yeah, okay. React, Vue, JSX. Okay, so we've got, yeah, source, client, index. Hold on a second. So we do have a build. Thought we didn't have a build. Oh no, we have ES build in here. No, hold on. Yeah, oh, that's right. This is using KCD scripts. My goodness. That's a bit of a throwback. Okay, cool. So, I just want no breaking changes, and I'm wondering. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we are keeping React the default, but we're adding a JSX export, I guess. Kind of confused by this one and this. What are these? Are they supposed to be named exports or something? Not named exports. This looks like it actually should be in a export config. Start review, and then this looks almost perfect. I just want to make sure I understand what's going on in the package JSON, and I want to ensure that there are no breaking changes for existing users. Okay, there we go. We'll leave that to them. And yeah, I was considering removing GitHub auth related stuff, but I had several people, including those like in-person people, say, no. I may not use GitHub auth, but having all of the wiring there makes it really easy for me to add Google auth, or this person uses LinkedIn auth. So we're gonna leave it. Yeah, we could make it an example too, and that would be fine, but it's really nice to just have that. Hold on a second. I'll look into it a few days. Okay, good, fine. Okay, so we're done with that. We are almost there. This one, CSP, is being applied to non-HTML routes. We've been going back and forth on this a little bit. Yeah, I've left that, so they can look into. Hold on a second. I think, yeah, a comment was deleted. What they said was alternative we can use on headers. I don't think that we can. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we go. But I don't think that that helmet would work with this. So that's why that's not going to work. Bummer. Okay, we'll just look at that another time. And good. We got through all the email that I care to get through right now. Actually, you know what? No, shoot, I totally forgot about this one. Let's look at this. The intro of this exercise explains the problem of requesting, you know what, this feels like a really big thing. I'm gonna look at this during office hours. Can you hear the rain? It's hitting my window. Let me know if you hear the rain. Oh, I've got like a bunch of things I'm gonna check out. Got this question. Let's see if I can find who this is. Kiv from Kiv. No. Okay, I don't know who that is. Let's do a little bit of more Sierra Pop. Sierra Pop. No. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find this person, but got this question, and we'll answer it during the next thing. Office hours. Okay. Greg, what's up? How do you just talk to dictate? It is Flow AI, and it's awesome. Definitely give that a look. Okay, good stuff. Let me drag this over. I want to see what Brooke said. Okay, he told me what the date for the conference is planned to be, but I'm not going to tell you because it would be rude. This is a private message. But it is the fall of 25. I was about to talk to the computer and I was like, wait, then you would know what I'm saying. It's a private message. I'll be done in a second. Okay, just gonna block that out on my calendar really quick. There's 2 days, he's not sure which it will be, so I'm blocking them both out. And that's probably why he hasn't announced it yet, because they're not so certain yet. Okay, good. Let me just review a couple other things. Okay. Okay, I can do that later. Don't need to worry about that now. Okay. Okay, yep, I can. I need to do this also privately. All right, good there. And sorry, I'm almost done with the things that need to happen on this other screen. Okay, yep, and I can bring this back. So this person is running into the same problem. Epic shop issues. I thought that that we fixed this, right? Didn't we fix this? What the? What is that? This was fixed 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Let me double check that. React fundamentals should have been updated. Yep, it was updated. React fundamentals was updated with that version. When you start the app, it should give you instructions on how to update your local version as well. If it doesn't, then you should be on the latest version. Let me know if that's the case. Out of curiosity, are you on a Windows machine? Okay. Okay, I need to check on this over here really quick. Just got to get rid of somebody from the server really quick because they're being weird. Not just weird, they're being scammy. I gotta enter my 2-factor auth code for this. Okay, good. Let's come back here. Where's my live stream chat? Here we are. Yoink! All right, now, oh, I've got an update. Let's update that. Let's close that. Let's check on this. Yoink. Over here. Here we go. Discoverability is definitely a tricky issue, especially for libraries with many types. One possible solution, add type annotations. Let's see, actually, if we go to here, if I were to say, actually, verification, I don't know, their docs are pretty good. That would probably be useful, but I think this is always going to be a problem anyway. People are just going to miss stuff. There's a lot to it. Okay. And this was very fast. I don't fixed. So we're bringing changes. I was mostly just thinking about the imports that people have already. I'm pretty sure that you have everything wired up properly, but I just wanted to double check. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is the core of the change right here. Yeah, this all looks good. Thanks. If there's a regression, we'll just publish a new version that fixes it. It's fine. Okay, very good. I thought I noticed an issue over here that was like... Yeah, okay, we'll deal with that stuff later. Archive this guy. And then we're gonna look at, I'm gonna snooze this. Well, no, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna look at React to the Vanishing Network. No, let's do React Fundamentals. Here we go. We had a deploy that failed for a lot of them, and I'm not sure what it was that failed, so we're gonna go to Fly, and I'm gonna just log in here really quick over here. Dashboard, and yeah, React Fundamentals right at the top. Let's bring this back, and we're gonna go to live logs. Here we go. Fundamentals, Epic React. So it is running. I think I've got to build info.json. Nope, I don't. I thought I did. The nice thing about those, I've got one of those on my website as well, build info.json, is it tells me the commit, when it was built, like the stuff like that. And it's just really nice to know, what am I running right now? So it's too bad I don't have that on here. Look at all these wonderful people going through learning stuff. Got a lot of people learning, 21 people right now learning things. And it's kind of interesting. So like, if it says reviewing, then that means that they're on the like website like I am right now. If it says working, and that means they're running it locally. No way, I know this person. Nice to see you, Brandon. Actually, I don't see you. He doesn't see me either, because I'm an anonymous person, but yeah, he used to be my neighbor. So that's fun. And then, yeah, this is a person who doesn't have a name. And yeah, so if it says Epic React Dev, then, oh, yeah, then they just don't have a name. If it shows their image, then that image probably is coming from Discord or Gravatar. I'm trying to find one that says that somebody's working through it for free. Because they're like, if you're not, if you're working through it locally, then but you're logged in and you don't have access to the videos, and it says something else. I forgot what it says. Anyway, it's kind of fun. So it is deployed. The logs are showing that things are working. So let's just try again and see what's going on here. Let's actually go to machines. Let's look at this machines logs. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought I only had one region for each one of these because it's really not that big of a deal. It's not an important part of the product offering. It sort of is, but not really. You're supposed to run it locally. MDX bundler got released. Woohoo! So let's just see what happens. In fact, you know what? Let's just do it for all of them because I'm going to assume that this was just a fluke and something weird was going on. And we'll archive all these emails and see if the problem just goes away. So rerun, failed jobs. Yep. There we go. Rerun, failed jobs. Rerun, failed jobs. Rerun, failed jobs. Oh, whoops. And rerun these failed jobs. Wouldn't it be cool if I had an AI agent that I could just say, get all these failed deploys to rerun, and then it would just do them all. That would be sweet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Here, let's pull up the logs for all of them. React to the vanishing network. And React performance. And advanced patterns. Okay, this one's starting to go. Let's watch it. That is interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Let's get learning. Seems like we're good. What is this status bugging us about? Health check is now passing. This was the health check, I think. And so now it's passing. Hooray! And so if we go to app or React fundamental or fundamentals.epicreact.dev, it is running. It's live, and that was me right there. Looks like somebody else, maybe one of you watching, did this one. Huh. And now it's pulling an image again. Do we have 2 machines on all of these? I don't remember making 2 machines for all of these. Of course, it has been a little while since I did anything. Whoops. Hooks. Yeah, this is not going to do anything. Health check is passing. And then web auth is last one. This one seems to be working. I'm just not sure what's going on with these checks. Machine hasn't started. Well, start it then. What the heck? Oh, it's the HTML document. Interesting. And then the TCP check. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, that one was green, and now it's not green. Why? Why are you restarting? I don't understand. See, now this one only has 1 machine. And that's kind of what I expected. Coming over here to machines. Confused. Very confused. All right, we should probably just work with 1 and fix that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Do these say anything? Yeah, let's just go with React fundamentals. Let's figure out why. We have no persistent volumes. It's like the simplest thing. Why? I want to get rid of this machine. All right, let's come over here. Fly status. Oh. So maybe that's what this is all about. Service interruption, emergency maintenance. Oh. All right, you know what? We're gonna just let them do their emergency maintenance. We'll come back to it later. It's fine. Okay. Good. That's all the things. Now, I'm feeling kind of peckish. I'm gonna go grab something to eat really quick. I had lunch, but it was kind of an early lunch. So I'm gonna go grab something to eat really quick, and then I'll be back and we'll work on passkeys for the Epic stack. I'm gonna get that, see if I can get that in. At least a pull request that people can review. So I will be back pretty soon. See you pretty soon. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, we've got this. I don't really like this. It's fine. The Discord is not really a private place. So, no, let's pull those down. Sure, why not? We can close this, or actually, before we do that, let's go to here. We're gonna work on some really cool stuff. Passkeys. Let's see, can I, I wonder if you can say checkout. Passkey. Cool. And then sync changes. Get reset hard head. And then get rebase main. And get push force. Okay, good. Now my history looks beautiful. Or, yeah, right here. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so let's come over here to our verification. Hold on a second. Validate? No, what? Oh yeah. Authentication. Yeah, and that has a verification inside of it. And not authentication, but registration. So we're not going to parse the attestation thing anymore. That all goes away. This also goes away. Part of me is thinking, why does this file exist? Probably get away with doing something like webauthn plus utils.server.ts. And then we can take this and we'll delete this guy. And then take these two, bring them in here, rename them. There we go. Oh, we got an Amazon delivery. Huh. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm supposed to have to do that. Okay. That takes care of that guy. And then, oops. Okay, and then this. Get rid of this stuff. And that's that. And then util server gets that. Now I think this one imports. Oh, that's okay. Okay, yeah, so then the util server can just be the utilities shared between the two WebAuthn things here. Kind of thinking maybe just move that over too. Even though it's not really shared, it's fine. Having those schemas close to each other seems like a reasonable thing to do. There we go. Okay, good. So that cleans that up. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to do. I want to fix the redirect to and the remember me. Oh, somebody's asking about the search box again. Or the speech to text. Yep, it's Flow. It's great. I'm gonna stop answering that question. So I think I can close this too. Yep, we don't need you anymore. Yeah, we need to make the remember me checkbox. Yeah, how does that typically work? Because the remember me checkbox is part of the email password thing. What do we do with the provider? So that's one thing we gotta figure out. But redirect to, that definitely needs to still work. Sorry, I'm just eating some nuts. I've got this raw mixed nuts: almonds, cashews, walnuts, hazelnuts, and pistachios. So we also need to write some tests for this. I looked that up, and that's possible with Chromium only, but I only use Chromium anyway, so it's fine. Oh, my dog. What? My dog is a poodle mix because I didn't want this problem. And she shed on me. Alright, whatever. So tests, and there was one other thing. One other thing that I was going to do here. Oh yeah, I think I want to fix the SVG icon as well. Do I have a notes in here? Oh, yeah, it's a notes app. Say notes.ignored.md. All right, so passkey. We need to fix the SVG, add tests, and support remember me and redirect to. That's it. I just noticed I got a message. This is a very important thing. Just give me a moment to handle this over here. Okay. Oh yeah, and as a stretch goal, add icons for a grid providers. Yep, I think what I'll do is we'll add SVGs for like the few most common. I'll just stick those SVGs in our SVG icons directory here, and then yeah, and then we'll just use like make a map or something. Maybe we won't do that. Maybe instead, because I don't want them in the sprite. And it's not like we display them all over the place, it's just that one page. So maybe instead we will put those files, or we'll just like have strings of the SVG, and we'll inline them as, I think that's kind of what that package does, but it's like such a big package. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. We'll look into that. Stretch goal. All right, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna call this notes, and then this passkey stuff. Okay, let's prioritize this. Let's fix that, add some tests, fix the SVG, and then add icons. So support, remember me, and redirect to. Remember will probably be easier. We pretty much, yeah, we can go to login, and we pretty much just need to pass that here. So we could say stringify the auth response and remember and redirect to. Okay. Pass the remember and redirect to properties to the passkey login so that we can send it to the backend. And then update the backend to accept those and the auth response as well. All right, so what are we changing? What are we changing? We get search params, okay. That's fine. No. I don't think this is complicated enough to require the use of conform, and I think we can just rely on the remember me checkbox from the email login form. I'm going to ask, does it make any sense to have a remember me checkbox when using passkey authentication? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, it inherently, but you have to like go through the authentication flow again. Yeah, this is exact. Well, I mean, it's the, yeah, that's what this is for. That's why I think we should have it. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I think we should have it. But also, I just thought of another thing. Notes ignored. It's proactively display passkey options. I think there's a way we can do that. Okay. So back here with login, let's see. So no, that's not how that's not what I meant at all. And I don't want you to do that ever. You don't know, we're in React 19 land now. Okay, so I'm like, why can't we just pass props? That's what I wanted it to do. We've got a redirect to right here, and then yeah, the checkbox is right here. Let's look at this UI. Yeah, we should probably run it first. Okay, so you say remember me, and then click login with passkey. Like, does that seem right? that would apply. Kinda. Yeah, I think so. Kind of bothered by this double line thing. Let's fix that while we're here. Oh, right. We're in the middle of a edit thing. We're gonna reject. Reject. Where's the reject all? I'll just do it myself. Yeah, get rid of this. Border top. There's more space there. Where's all that extra space coming from? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Maybe what we want instead is HRs here. Just style it, make it look good. Sure. Oh, and we want this one also. This is massive. And I think we want to put these side by side here. There we go. Whoops. Come on. If we don't have that margin top, yeah, let's get rid of those. And then we can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. That looks better. I'm no designer though. Okay, so that remember me checkbox I think makes sense to apply. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, let's just use, because it's fields, dot remember, value. Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure this will work. Never done this with conform before, but we can say redirect to and remember, so fields, remember value, there we go. And we'll say equals on. Then we can go, whoops, go to passkey login, take those, and then we'll pass those. Yeah, we got them though. Okay, and then we come over here to authentication in the action. We're gonna grab those from the request body. Authentication, response. Yeah, let's see. The way we have it now, I kind of like that this is just, here, export const passkey login body schema. There we go. That's what we want. And then we don't need to export this. We use that instead. And then get all that. There we go. Beautiful. Let me double check. Yeah, Boolean. Optional, I guess. It won't be, like, it'll always be defined. Default, false. There we go. I feel a little bit better about that. And then, there we go. Okay, so with that now, let's just check a couple things that are happening in here. So I say remember me, I say log in with the pass key. We do this one, boom. And if we look at authentication, we get a post that's a 400. That's not good. It definitely shouldn't have sent me here. And I noticed this yesterday when I was demoing it. For some reason, we end up getting redirected. We should not be. Maybe that's what's happening. All right, we're gonna have to stick a debugger in here. And we'll pull open this guy. And we'll try again with Cody. Okay. Step, 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 step. Oh, it threw. What did it throw? Invalid authentication response. Okay, the error. Yeah, okay. Rats. I was going too quick. Let's try it again. I don't know why it's redirecting, so before we fix this, I should figure that out. But we're gonna go down here. So I still have the body. Oh, redirect to is null. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. So we can fix that. Nullable. Refine. Actually, yeah, it's nullable. So what? It's nullable. I think we can handle that here. Okay, fine. No, we'll handle it here. Refine. Or actually, let's say undefined. So we'll coerce it from null to undefined. Why are you complaining now? Definitely thought that this would make it so that it is, okay, val is null, undefined, otherwise val. How's that? Why is that not working? It shouldn't. I think maybe nullable just makes it that way, but it isn't nullable, so. Huh. I definitely thought that this worked differently than it seems to want to work. See there, it's null or undefined. This it's just a string and it's just undefined. That's all it can return. So what the? All right, I don't care enough. That's fine. Okay, but we don't actually want to fix this yet. Well, actually, let's at least we can fix this. That's fine. Why is this taking forever to reload? What the heck? Okay, login with passkey, login as Cody. We get our debugger. This time it will not fail. We handle our new session and we've got our response, and this should be a redirect. If we look at the headers. Yep, location, and we got our set cookie. This empties that cookie and that's our session. Very good. So we're logged in. Hooray! Okay, so let's log out again. And we're going to try and throw an error. Throw new error. And stick that right here. Log in with passkey, and it sends me over here. That shouldn't happen. So let's debugger this bugger and log in with passkey. That's the one I want. We throw our error and we're returning response.json. with a status of 400, right? Like that's, the return value is a promise. Wait, what? Response.json is a promise? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because this is a async function, it's going to be a promise. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Promise results, here we go. Response, headers, status 400, all of that looks right. It's got cookies, something to delete the challenge. Yeah, set cookie. That deletes the challenge, and here's our content type. It's going to be JSON. That all looks totally legit. So I do not know why we would end up redirecting. So we're on the post here. We play through. This gives us a 400. There's no location, so this has got to be something in the client that's doing it. Hunar, what's up? Okay, so coming back to login then. This is probably gonna be really easy and be like, oh, Kent, come on, why you gotta be like that, man? Oh, yep, that's what it is. Something really dumb. What did I do wrong? What? Nah. No, that's not it. Authentication 302. What? I was just looking at that. It was a 400 before. Wait, it worked? Oh, that's right. I removed the error. That's why it was a 302, because it actually did redirect. Oh, come on. Going back to authentication, we gotta throw an error. Throw new error. Ah! Okay, try it again. This time, we will know much better what's going on. Where'd my debugger go? I thought I still had that debugger in login. But I do not. Okay. So this still failed. And that's because my content type is wrong. Oh, golly. Because the char set. Okay, fine. So if it's not okay, we're gonna want to throw something anyway. If it is JSON, then we'll give them the right error. So that's all good. Okay, good. Play that on through. This time it will not redirect. It will give me as the error, which is what I wanted. Okay, good. And now it works. Yoink. And if I log out and I try to log in with the other localhost passkey that I've got, it won't work. Passkey not found. Now we're talking. Okay, so we fixed that bug. Now let's see if I go to me passkeys and I'm not logged in. Maybe it's not. It's settings, profile connection, sure. And I'm not logged in, so I gotta redirect to login with passkey, and I'm not going to the right spot, and so we gotta fix that. Let's just double check the this location header is the right thing. Then we go here. I'm not sure how we end up. Oh, I know why. We navigate right here. That's what's going on. Okay, so what if we turn that off? What happens on a regular login? Yeah, okay, so we do need to revalidate. No, we said, hey, navigate to where the location was. So that should work. And here, I just want to see all the headers. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I thought there was a way to see all the headers, but it does not appear that that is the case. Oh, Hunar is saying, what ES version is this using? Recently they added error is error, which might be better than instance of. Oh, that's new to me. Yeah, that's interesting. The trick, or the problem with that, is TypeScript doesn't know what E is. The only thing we can do is unknown. If you do anything else other than any, you're allowed to do any, but we don't do any around here. So if you try to say, oh, this is an error, no, that's not gonna work because we don't know if it's an error. Maybe it's, who knows what it is. So we can't use is error, unfortunately. And it's stage 3 too, looks like. So, but even when we get it, you won't really use it in TypeScript. Yeah, I can't imagine a situation where you would do that. But a function that, yeah, maybe. Oh, error is error. Oh, now that's a different, horse of a different color is error. Yeah, you could do it like that, once it's not stage 3. I like that better than instance of. Yep, 100% with you. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that bit of knowledge. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here, why the location is null. If we look at our network, the verification, that is our post request. And if I'm looking at the headers, would you look at that? It has a location header, so am I misspelling something? Location headers get verification response. Yeah, I'm very confused by this. Verification response. Oh, now that's interesting. What? Redirected, true. Huh. So this has already been redirected. Interesting. So if we're successful, okay, if verification response redirected, then return. I'll just exit, right? Because it should have redirected. And then I guess this would be await revalidator revalidate, right? If we didn't redirect. I'm just experimenting with some things. Family's home. I'm gonna close the door here in just a second. I don't think that this is going to work. How do we... So this is the problem, is that I'm making a fetch request myself. And then it's redirecting and the fetch is following the redirect. Can I prevent a fetch request from following a redirect? I'm gonna close the door. Baby was at home, and so I had to listen for the baby. But now that the family's home, I'm closing the door so that I can have it nice and quiet. Redirect manual, okay. Yes, it is an Apple keyboard. Been using it for years, maybe one day I won't, but redirect manual, there we go. And then I can do all of this stuff. So this will be await, navigate. Yep, exactly. We don't do revalidator. There we go. Yep, this will work. Feel much better about that. Log out, log in with passkey, go to Cody, failed to authenticate. Well, that's interesting. Did I still throw the, am I throwing an error? What happened? I did not expect that to happen. Whoops. Back to login, validate, oh, good grief. Verification, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, hold on. Is a 302 not okay? That is the question. And I think the answer is yes, but it's a surprising yes, if I'm being totally honest. Which, I don't know why I would insinuate that I wasn't being totally honest, but that's just a phrase we use. Okay, so we have our verification response. Opaque redirect is the type. Very fun. That's the URL. We've got our headers. Our status is 0 and okay is false. Ah, okay. So that's why that happened. Log out, log in. This time it will work. But we gotta figure out what to do if the network fails. This is not working. Hold on. Oh, yep, that's my bad. All right. This time it will work. We'll navigate to where we're supposed to navigate, which is the home page. And in fact, if I log out and then try to go to settings, profile connections, and then I get redirected here, the redirect is gonna work too. No, what? That was a surprise. Okay, but I think I might know kind of what's going on. Let's log out. Let's go there again. Settings, profile connections. We click on passkey. Man, I like passkeys. They're great. And then we're going to step over. Yep, we're logged in. And then we're going to take this verification response headers, get location, and that is going to be empty, null. And that's why it didn't work. And I don't know why that is the case, but that is the case. So let's see. Just trying to think, what is... Oh. This is why... Yeah, this is probably why they don't use the location header. They have this special, like, X remix location header that shows up when you do a redirect. Maybe this is why, because they don't want to deal with all this nonsense. All right. Unfortunately, when I do that, I end up not being able to get the location header, because what I get is a response that is an opaque redirect type with a status of 0, an OK property of false, and I'm not sure what's in the headers, but the location header isn't present in my JavaScript. No, we're not cross-browser. This is all localhost. So I don't know what to tell you. This isn't cross-browser. This is running on localhost. It's localhost for both the client and the server. There's no cross-origin going on here. Well, I mean, if I look at my network, I'm going to look at this. It is a 302 with a location header. I don't know what to tell you. It's same origin on the policy, and we're not breaking any policies, so we know it's the same origin. Huh. Okay, so what are the other options for redirect? Error, follow, and manual. Well, maybe we just need to make sure we always return JSON. And yeah, that kind of stinks, but we can do that. Okay, so let's do this. Convert this response to a JSON response, and if the, actually, no. Instead, return a response.json, which takes the response we get from handle new session and passes the location header as a property in the JSON object. It also should have a status of success, and we should inherit the headers from the handle new session response. And we also want to make sure we keep the, no, actually that's fine. All right, status success, location, yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. This will then come back to the browser. We don't need to worry about redirect manual anymore. We are going to expect that it will, actually, here, let's do this. If verification response.ok, then failed. And then now we can expect that it's going to give us JSON because that's the contract, and I'm not going to do any checking. Maybe I should. Maybe use Michael Jackson headers. I love the type safety it gives. That's a good idea. I should bring that in. Not sure I really need it right here, but I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I probably should. Okay. Can you hear me chewing? Is it really annoying when I'm chewing these almonds? Sorry if it is. The bag's almost empty now. Verification response. Make this better. If it's smart, it will know. No, we're not refining anything. No. No, I mean if it's an error. error status, then it will have an error, and if it's a success status, then it will have a location, but it won't have both. Thank you. That's what I meant. Discriminated union? Oh. Now, that's interesting. Huh. I wouldn't have written it that way, but okay. I wonder what the benefits are of using discriminated union. Interesting. So if I said error here, then it would give me an error? Nope, it doesn't, but okay, whatever, we'll go with that. It works just as well. If it's an error, otherwise verification has a location. Yeah, hooray! All right, here we go. So let's log out and let's go to settings, profile connections. We'll do login with passkey, go to Cody, and would you look at that, I'm on my connections. Beautiful, now it's working. And then let's just double check that it works without a redirect too, because that could happen. Yep, and we go home. Okay, good. Oh, my daughter is walking the neighbor's dog because they're out of town. She is loving it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. One second, I'll be right back. Rebecca! You walking the dog? You walking the dog? It's kind of windy. Have fun. I do not like my windows very much. I don't know if you could hear what I was yelling at her. But it's super cute. She's, yeah, she's 12, so she like can do stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but she was loving it. It's so cute. Okay. Hunar just asked if I heard about the standard schema. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it is. It's rad, and actually just a few hours ago in the stream, I merged a pull request to add support for standard schema in Cachefied, so that's exciting. Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah. Yeah, she's adorable. Do you use agent for agent? I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay. Cool, so we got this working. Very good. Part of me is like, should we add an arbitrary wait right there? But the other part of me is like, users don't want to wait just so they can see this message that they were successful in their login. Requesting, see, watch. Boink, verified, and then you go away. And it's fine, they don't care. Yeah, they prefer it to be fast. But here's the cool thing. The reason that we have it is because if they are on a slow network connection, which we don't get to control, they could be on a slow network connection, and that is just their deal. See, you saw that it was generating stuff, and then you click on this, verifying, logged in. We'll just say you're logged in. Navigating. Here we go. How's that? Okay. Not sure I love this, but I think we're actually going to be able to make that experience better also. Okay, no throttling. Turn this off. Let's go look at our notes, and probably want to commit at this point. We'll look at this really quick. Oh, I was like, I'm hearing a song that sounds like it's not not okay to stream with, and I realized it was one of my kids playing the piano. Not that it's inappropriate, just that it's copyrighted. So anyway, okay, support, remember me, got that, done. Yes, all of those, boom. And that was the only thing we did. All right, let's add all this stuff. What are you gonna say? What's a commit? Oh wow, look at that. Enhance passkey authentication. Refactor, support, update, remove error, with improved error handling, move web auth and utilities, simplified. Man, that's so cool. I'm a big fan of this. Generating those. That is, I wouldn't have written all that nonsense. Goodness. Okay. So, yeah, the next thing, proactively display passkey options. Let's see if we can convince our AI overlords to do this for us. Can you please proactively display passkey options? We'll go with that. Yeah, that just was not what I was expecting. No, that's not it at all. Reject all. Where's the reject? Yeah. No. Thanks anyway. There is a way to do this. We're gonna close this guy. Let's see. Passkeys.dev. Go to docs. Use cases. Oh, this is like... Yes, that's it. Yeah, okay, I know what that's... Yeah, we're not gonna look at that right now. Oh man, I gotta take my son to gymnastics. I gotta go. Man. Yeah, see, I want to do this, but I'm not sure I understand how that works. So we'll have to look at that later. I've got to go take my son to gymnastics, and then I'm going to a play, and it's going to be great. So thanks, everybody. Hopefully this is interesting and fun and stuff. So yeah, we're going to take off. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Have a good weekend. I guess that's what I will say. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Kind of bummed that I couldn't figure out how to get the f-stop programmatically set, but it's fine. So anyway, have a good one. Bye.